Welcome back everyone, Amey here. So today's video is going to be a different one. I have talked about technology and gadgets a lot, but there is something that I always wanted to talk about, and that is travel. Many people feel that travel is important because it is meant to open our minds and expose us to different experiences and ways of life. But for the same reasons, it's just as important that we hear these travel stories told from different storytellers. And I'm grateful to be one of those storytellers. I have traveled to 8 countries so far, and I wish to travel to 50 plus countries in the next decade or so, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about beautiful tiny island country, Seychelles. I think most of the Indian travelers got familiar with it when Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid a visit to Seychelles in 2015. And that was a historic visit as he became the first Indian Prime Minister to visit Seychelles in 33 long years. So I had done my research because that's what you do before visiting any place, and Seychelles was on my radar to visit for a long period of time. I traveled to Seychelles in 2018, and trust me, it's been the best travel experience I have had so far. Seychelles is a paradise on earth. The beautiful island country is blessed with deep blue waters and white sandy beaches with exotic sea life, becoming a famous honeymoon destination. And since I have traveled there, stayed there, and know so much about the place, I almost feel obliged to make a travel video about it. Seychelles is an island country, and it is located approximately 1500 kilometers away from East Africa. It lies in the Indian Ocean and consists of 115 islands, but only 44 of them are occupied and are collectively referred to as inner islands. And it actually has the least population among the independent African countries, around 97,000. For comparison, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Stadium or the Motera Stadium in Ahmedabad, Gujarat has a sitting capacity of 110,000 people. So whole population of Seychelles can fit into a one stadium and still can spare 10,000 plus seats. Okay, Seychelles may be a new name for us, but it has been a famous honeymoon destination for a pretty long time. And now with online honeymoon packages for Seychelles, it is becoming easier for newlywed couples to book their trips easily. The country has some beautiful beaches that offer a breathtaking sight and a pleasant time for its visitors. But it still stays in the range of 24 to 31 degrees Celsius with ample rainfall annually. July and August are the coldest months, but of course there is no possibility of traveling there in 2020. But in future, when you think about traveling to obvious island countries like Mauritius, Maldives, you can also think about visiting Seychelles. I actually traveled to both the countries, Mauritius and Seychelles, in a single trip in 2018. Okay, I've talked so much about the place, so without further ado, let's virtually get there. We started our journey from Pune in cab, and we reached Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, Mumbai, as per the scheduled flight departure in the morning. You can travel by Air Seychelles, which goes to Mahé, which is Seychelles' largest island. The journey was quite short, just 4 hours 25 minutes, and at around 8:40 am local time, we reached at Seychelles International Airport. I think there are only 15 airports in Seychelles, and this one is probably the largest, busiest one, but it's the smallest international airport that I've ever visited. What I liked and noticed as soon as we landed is the elevation of the airport. It's just 3 meters in height from the sea. Look at few of the pictures I took from the airport lobby and you can tell how flat level it is to the seashore. First step out of the plane and you start seeing these picturesque mountains and lush greenery. I think we almost felt like we were in the movie, and the first movie that came to our mind was Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. On arrival, when we started our journey by coach, a small bus, and we enjoyed the city orientation tour of world's smallest capital but largest city in Seychelles, that is Victoria. It is just 20 square kilometers in area and almost 1/3 population of Seychelles lives here. During our tour, we viewed the colonial buildings that lies around Freedom Square, St. Paul's Cathedral and the iconic clock tower. We then went up top on the hill by bus, and from here you could see beautiful dreamlike view of the Victoria city, the sea, tiny islands and the horizon. It was mesmerizing. Later we visited Victoria Botanical Garden, also called Mount Fleury Botanical Gardens, Seychelles. The main objective of the garden is to contribute towards the national efforts in environmental education, plant conservation, landscape management and ecotourism. It was quite hot and humid at this point, but we spent a lot of time here since the guide was explaining us few interesting things about the place. And here we got to see their most famous fruit, coco de mer. It is commonly known as the sea coconut or double coconut. I think you can see why, because the shape is quite unusual and there are actually separate male and female plants. Their trees are humongous, like the tallest on record measured was 186 feet in total height. And the one I'm holding here is an outer shell of the fruit. They contain the largest seed in the plant kingdom. And the plants actually live for 250 plus years. We also then went to Thai Seychelles Garden, where you can see the giant tortoise, also known as Aldabra tortoise. These fascinating creatures are also the longest lived land animal on the planet, and they can live for over 200 plus years. Fun fact, one of the oldest living tortoises in the world lives on Bird Island in the Seychelles. It is estimated to be 175 years old and was listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the heaviest living tortoise with 364 kg. Tourists are welcome to visit there. There are no phones, televisions or Wi-Fi, since this is a private island sanctuary and hence is the epitome of paradise. You can even take the pictures with this famous chant, "Long live the king." During our visit, we also visited Vinayagar Temple, which is the first and the only Hindu temple in Seychelles that has Ganesha as the presiding deity. In fact, Hinduism in Seychelles is the second largest religion after Christianity. Oh, if you want to taste the Indian food, there are plenty of Indian restaurants in Seychelles. We did our first lunch in the hotel The Maharajas and we had paneer butter masala, which is my favorite. There is also a market on the same street where this temple is located, from where you can purchase some souvenirs, gifts for you and your friends, family, relatives. One of the days we went to Praline Island by boat. We visited Vallée de Mai, the only place on earth where the giant coco de mer nut grows in its natural state. It's a nature reserve or nature park and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Also unique to the park is its wildlife, including birds such as rare Seychelles black parrot, mammals, snails and reptiles, etc. And yes, since we are talking about islands, we of course visited a lot of beaches. First one was Anselezio. It's a beach situated on the northwest of Praline Island, and it is considered by Lonely Planet to be the best beach on Praline. And we thought this is the best beach that we had seen so far. Until later, we went to Ladig Island by boat. It's again a glorious white sandy beach with granite rocks highlighted against that flawless white sand and dazzling green water. And hear this out. The beach we visited, Anse-Source d'Argent, is like a postcard picture. Everything about it is simply breathtaking. It's always been considered as the worst best beach. It is also the worst most photographed beach and has often been used for advertisements and as a background or setting for the weddings. I mean literally, just pause this video for a second and Google most photographed beach in the world and the first name that pops up is this. I also love the hotel and the premise where we stayed. If you are interested, the hotel was Bergea View Wallen Bay, which is situated on the Mahi Island. The name is because it has Blue Island Beach in its backyard, and we explored the whole area walking in the early morning. And probably that was the most serene and peaceful part of our trip. I think you can get one day stay for 10,000 rupees, Indian rupees, or 2,500 Seychelles rupees for 2 adults, I guess. So yeah, surrounded by lush greeneries and crystal clear waters and mountains on one side, I think this is what the perfect vacation looks like. Alright, I'll probably make a separate video on why I love travel so much, but for now, that pretty much sums up this video about Seychelles. Hope you learned a lot about this tiny beautiful country, and if you're interested and if you're a traveler like me, you can add Seychelles in your bucket list to travel in the future. If you have anything you want to ask about this trip, budget, and any tips about Seychelles, you can ask me in the comments below. I'll make sure that I'll answer all of them. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to grow. You can also share this video with travel enthusiasts. And last but most important thing, you know it, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers!